Hello everyone, my name is Pete. I work here at the Music Den. I'm brass technician and maintenance of our rental stock. I've been asked to give a little presentation on how to properly oil valves and how they should be, how they should work. There's not much on a trumpet that you really have to worry about as far as maintenance. There's slides, the body, and the valves. Keeping the slides lubricated is important, but the valve itself, what to look for. If your valves are sticking, rubbing, they feel grimy, it could be nothing mechanically wrong, could just be just dirty. And the best way to do or approach a valve, if in that case, is to very carefully remove the valve with the bottom cap first, then the valve itself. And as you take the valve out, you're going to notice there's a number. And it's very important that you put the right valve back in the right number in the right valve. And that in this case, the number is facing towards the mouthpiece. If it goes in backwards, no air will go through. If it goes in the wrong valve casing, no air will pass through the horn. So once the valve is out, it's pretty simple. If it was grimy or a little dirty, just a very soft cotton cloth or a paper towel. Just wipe off the valve, wipe off the little ferrule holes that go through it, make sure they're clean. Enough oil to cover the valve. Not too much oil. Placing the valve back in, you can spin it as it goes in. That way the oil gets on the casing. And you'll hear it click in place. When it clicks in place, the number should then be that way, and it should be in the right valve. I would always recommend just do one valve at a time. Don't take all three out. That way you don't have the problem of maybe mixing the valves up. After the valve's back in, you can check that it's moving freely. Clean the bottom cap a little bit, make sure that's clean. Put that back on. Sometimes you'll feel the valves they'll feel like they're free, but if you go slowly, you may feel it grab. If it's grabbing somewhere, that could be a mechanical problem. If it's not a mechanical problem, again, it could be just an issue of being cleaned off and then oiled. It's a simple process. Just don't mix them up. Make sure they go back in and click in place in the right direction, and that should take care of your valve oiling.